So I went ahead and applied that shadow on this side, so I'm just kind of dabbing it to kind of smooth it out. But as you can see, I just have to touch it up a bit, but I can go ahead and leave that for right now. So basically now, instead of using a eyeshadow for under my eyes, okay, first of all, the reason why I do that is to add dimension to my eye. It helps me have a bigger eye when I'm putting such a dark color in. You don't have to do that when you're doing a white eyeliner, although it helps, again, just add some dimension. So I'm just going to go in with this right under my lash line, because as I said before, I want this color to just pop, be as vibrant as possible. And so I'm just gonna apply that on this side. I'm gonna go in and smear that in after, so just let that sit for while I do the rest of this. Okay, so now obviously I want a nice blended product, so I'm going to really brush off that brush that I just used for the shadow, and I'm gonna just blend that all in. And as I said before, I find it helps to use finger just on that top part to really smear that in and flip that up, smear, smear, smear. And brush up and sideways. It will turn out really, really bad if you don't have very trimmed brows, because all the product stays on and clogs. Sorry guys, my lighting isn't the greatest. Just working with what I have here. So I'm just dabbing that. And as you can see, that's a lot more blended like I wanted it. So now I'm going to go in here. You can stretch out your lid just by lifting your eyebrow. And again, I'm just going to use my finger to smear that top part. And this blended a lot more nicer. So I'm just going to go in here and just blend that product. Okay, now that I have that nice pretty purple, I'm going to go in with a light purple. It's almost of a shimmer, kind of. It's by Avon on my palette here. It's more purple, but again, my camera sucks. So I'm just going to brush that right where you have your lid here. So beginning at where your corner, blending out, and kind of stopping where you would have blended that back into the skin, that dark color. And now again, I'm going to brush that off, and now I'm going to use a really, really, I'd say almost a dark purple. It looks almost like black. Again, it's just purple, by Beauty Treats. So now I'm just going in here and I'm just applying it on the lid in that dark corner. Tap your brush. Okay. And just make sure that's all blended up. Okay, and again, I'm going to do that with my eye on this side. So now I'm going to go in with a big, nice brush, pat everything down. Now I'm going to go in with my liner again, bring out more in the corner, and bring it up. Okay, and now I'm going to get my Essence liquid liner. It's got a cute little brush like that, and I'm going to start a little past halfway and just bring that right out. You don't have to do a wing, I just think it looks a lot more sexy when you're doing such a dark shadow. So your dark purples, your dark blues, and of course your blacks and your browns. Okay, and then make sure that line gets really into those lashes. The trick here is not to be blinking when you're doing it, and if you do, you just kind of have to even it out on both sides, unless you want to restart and use a Q-tip and makeup remover. There we go. Okay, so yesterday was my first time trying this voluptuous Miss Manga from L'Oreal Paris. The brush is like this. It's an alright mascara. It's not the best, but I really like how dark it is. And basically what it says in the packaging is what it is. So you have to build the volume and build the length if that's what you want. So I'm just going to go in with this, and I'm going to apply a coat, and then I'm going to go in with my eyelash curler and bend those lashes back, because and this will happen sometimes, that your liner, if you don't let dry, like I didn't, it will kind of cake like that, so just smooth it out with your liner. There we go. So just make sure both are as long. I think this is also drying out, so that may be my problem too. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go with this and just go back and forth. This is really good for the girls who have the brown eyes. I have a hazel, but I call it reverse hazel. So I have green on the outer, brown on the inner. So I think with my eyes I can play around with a lot of different sorts of things, which I love big brown eyes, but oh well. And I'm going to bring that on my lower lash. Again, you don't have to, but it's just my personal preference. And again, I'm just bringing the lashes up, getting the ones in the corner that I missed. Okay, so I applied that, and now I'm just gonna go let that dry a little bit. And while I do that, I applied some moisturizer. Today it was Burt's Bees again, just on my lips. And I want to do more of a natural lip today, so I'm going to take some bronze. I'm going to bronze right under there. With a little eyeshadow brush. And then I'm going to go in, if I can find it, with my makeup lipstick by Pearly Pink. I believe it's by Maybelline, and I'm just gonna press some of that color into my lips. The bronzer on my bottom is just making my lips appear a little bit more big, giving me some dimension on my lips, because it's always important. Okay, so now that that's dried a little bit, I'm just going to go in with, as I said, my lash curler, and get 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then, sorry guys, my foot's falling asleep. Okay, so now again I'm gonna go in with another coat. And get those caking glogs off. Forward. There we go. If you don't like thick, cloggy lashes per se, don't get this one, but there are many by L'Oreal that you can get. L'Oreal is basically the drugstore product that you should be going for if you're applying something on your lashes, or your lashes will wither away, and yeah, you won't have any. So anyways, so that is my look today. I know the color sucks, but as you can see, there's a purple in my waterline, purple smudged under, and my wing, and then just a different shape for your eyeshadow, because everyone has different eyes. Those girls who have webbed eyes, this would actually really look nice. So yeah, so leave comments, questions, anything that you want at the bottom. And the last but not least touch I'm going to do is just a Quell refreshing facial mist, and I'm just going to apply that. I am thinking to buy another mist for my face, so any suggestions, just throw it at the bottom, because I'm almost out of this, and I do like them, and I know they're very hydrating for your face. So yeah, alright, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope to be hearing from you guys soon.